Ashley. I'm a senior at KU. I'm majoring in journalism and I'm minoring in global and international studies. I'm going to graduate in a few weeks, so that's pretty exciting. For about the past year, I've worked at the Lawrence Journal World newspaper as the copy editing intern, and I'm also a staff photographer there. I started working in August 2017, so it's been about 9 months now. I initially heard about my internship at the career fair for the journalism school in March of that year, and I met with the editor-in-chief of the newspaper, Chad, and I gave him my resume and we talked about the position. And then I sent him a follow-up email after the career fair with my resume and just asking if he had any questions for me. And then he asked me to come in for an interview and a copy editing test. And then I think it was about 3 weeks later, I was hired for the position. It's a really great internship for me because I want to be a copy editor, and so it's really relevant hands-on experience for me. I have a lot of responsibility at my job, which I really like. So I get to edit and proof the pages of every single page of the newspaper on the days that I'm there. I post stories online. I contact all the authors of letters to the editor. I compile summaries and box scores for every NFL, NBA, MLB, and college basketball game, depending on what season of the year it is. So that helps out the sports section. I do the Annie pages, which is a Dear Annie column, and then there's also the horoscopes and a tune-in column for what's on TV. And so I do that page. We just call that the Annie page. And then I take pictures for the health, news, sport, and sports sections of the paper. And it's really exciting to get to see my work in a paper because we have a subscription base of, I think, 300,000 people. So whenever I take pictures, at least 300,000 people get to see that, which is really cool. And I've actually had a lot of my pictures featured on the front page, which is really exciting for me. I have the questions written down. I think the best aspect of my internship is just getting the hands-on relevant experience. So it's a really good resume builder, and that I have relevant job experience of actually doing the job, just with the title of intern instead of actual copy editor. My advice to other students looking at internships is to apply for a lot of them. Sometimes they're really selective and hard to get, so you might have to apply for more internships than you can actually balance at one time, just to end up with one or two. I've had a few internships during my time at college, and I think that they've really helped build my resume and continue my passion for journalism. And I would highly recommend doing an internship while you're in school. And it'd be even though it's really great to get paid, I get paid in my internship. Some internships are unpaid. The experience is invaluable, so I'd still recommend pursuing that. And that's about all I have to say. Thanks.